If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man and Jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Stephen King actually wrote a book about me. It's called It. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome back to Twingo. Twingo 58, I believe. Welcome. This is where it will be taking place here at Double R Club HQ, Twingo headquarters, also in a secret East London location here on Plague Island. Yes, we're still doing it. We're still in lockdown, kind of. They're loosening, but will they, won't they? They probably will, because they don't care how many people die. And imagine the mental gymnastics you'd have to go through to believe that the government cared whether you lived or whether you died. But that's by the by, because we're here for fun, the sound of fun. We're here for Twingo. Oh, yes. Twingo will be played. And, of course, it's Twingo, open brackets, Fire Walk With Me, : including the missing pieces, close brackets. I've repunctuated this week. So, yes, it will all be to do with Fire Walk With Me and the missing pieces, etc., etc. There will be fun, hopefully. I mean, we'll have fun. There will certainly be gin. If you do drink alcohol, we do suggest that you do so, if only to lubricate the whole messy business. But, of course, we cannot play Twingo until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself, my wife, the organ grinder to my monkey. Not that euphemism. Give it up for Rose Thorne. Oh, she's... Oh, things. What happened? What? Oh. We'll edit that. We'll edit that out. We'll edit it out. Yeah. Edit in post, yes. Oh, Jesus, we've gone to us.
Pineapple in minutes. Get her, it says. Get her.
Get her.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. So we're all here. You have the After Eight mints.
Yeah, there's still some left.
How many of them are actually mint, and how many of them are the wrapper that you've put back?
I tidied them up.
So yes, Twingo. I'll explain the rules in just a very short moment. There will be Twingo, which is Twingo. There will be some song, maybe some poems, some shenanigans, some hijinks, some malarkey, and maybe, if you're lucky, another clock fact. Ooh, clock fact. We'll see. But yes, are we all? Is everything working this week? Well, it's because you're trying to put the After Eight and the phone on the same plinth, and now the balls are. It's almost like never squash the balls. Oh Jesus! Look. Okay, look. Just bear with us. I think I've got them out from under.
Have you wiggled out the balls?
I've wiggled out the balls. Yes. So basically, yes, this is Twingo. Welcome. How many new players do we have this week?
25.
25.
No, 25
new players this week. So I'll very quickly explain the rules. It's very simple. You're aware of what bingo is, of course. You're aware of what Twin Peaks is. You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but you know it's like a thing, right? That's what they talk about, that the Twin Peaks thing. So it's bingo. It's Twin Peaks. It's Twin Peaks bingo. Bingo Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks bingo. Twin Peaks bingo. It's Twingo. It's a portmanteau word. It's a composite word. It's Twin Peaks bingo. It's Twingo. It's basically each and every one of these coloured balls in here has written upon it something to do with Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me, because that's the edition we're playing. For instance, it may be a character in Fire Walk With Me, it may be a quotation, it may be a location, it may be an object. And basically, you will have already your Twingo cards. How many squares on a Twingo card? 25 squares on a Twingo card, and each and every one of those 25 squares will have printed on it the name of a person, a place, a location, or a thing from Fire Walk With Me. So when one of these balls is pulled, it may correspond to one of the squares on your card, and if it does, simply take a writing implement and cross it off. If you're something of a bingo professional, you have a dabber, simply dab it. Or if you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber, simply take your fingers and make a hole in your Twingo card. Thus, and so follow your progress in this way. To make a hole, or as we say here, invaginate, and simply follow your progress that way. Once you have crossed off, dabbed, or invaginated every single one of those 25 squares, then, and only all of them, we're not looking for corners, diagonals, lines, none of that shit, half, no. A full Twingo card, once you have every single square crossed, dabbed, or, you know, then simply you must type into the comments in capital letters the word Twingo with as many exclamation marks as you see fit, feel as appropriate. And then you will be calling that you have won Twingo, at which point we will take a screen grab of that and we will continue to play. But why? Why would we continue to play? You've already won. Why? That's because each and every game of Twingo has how many players? How many winners?
3.
Has 3 winners for every game, and this evening's game is no exception. So we will continue to play until 3 people have won, i.e. 3 people have called Twingo with as many exclamation marks as they see fit. We'll take a screen grab of each and every one because we have to take the order that you call on the feed that we get, on the comments that we see, because it can be in different orders on different people's feed. So we have to take a screen grab so that we can prove that we are playing fair. So yes, basically that's it. Now, if you call Twingo in the comments incorrectly, or as we say here, fraudulently, then each and every person in the comment section will get to call you an imbecile with as many exclamation marks as they feel is appropriate. Ah, yes, and while none of the balls has been called, there is one ball in here. There is one ball in here that has written on it, the Log Lady. Now, when this ball is pulled, we all raise our drinks and drink a toast to the Log Lady. I'm guessing this is yours, yeah. We all drink a toast when the Log Lady ball, and we say, drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, the wonderful Catherine Coulson, who played the Log Lady, and we say that, and we drink. And if you don't drink alcohol, you know, fizzy pop, water, Adam's ale, maybe some bull semen. play it by ear.
It's a bit warm though for that.
Chilled bull semen, surely.
No.
Like a thick McDonald's milkshake, it would go, wouldn't it? And you'd start drinking it, and they'd think, why are they still drinking it? And you'd drink and drink and drink until it was all gone. And they'd say, why didn't you stop? And you'd have to say, I couldn't stop, it was all in one bit. So that's basically it. Nothing's been called yet. So don't.
And everybody's trying to preempt the clock fact, but nobody knows this evening's clock fact.
Least of all
except
me. Yes.
So.
Or even if there will be a clock fact.
There's always going to be a clock fact.
A what? An clock fact.
Oh, we thought of that one on the screen. There we go.
Yes. So, are you ready to Twingo? Or do you have any business?
Do I have any business? Oh, thank you all for buying Red Bubble T-shirts.
Yes.
Twingo merchandise.
I hope you're wearing your. Oh no, you wouldn't have received them yet. Most of you. Some of them have.
You ordered yours on Friday.
Yes. My Attention Zone T-shirt arrived today. I considered wearing it, but A, I think it's warmer than a shirt because it's quite thick. Because it's a T-shirt, and B, without the cuffs, this jacket is really too short.
But we have had a request, Mr. Atfield. We have had a request for Twingo trousers. So I'm not sure.
A Red Bubble must do like pajama trousers.
There must be like a pajama bottom style.
Jogging bottom.
But we've had a request for Twingo trousers. So, John, you're sitting.
Just the two fingers here, and it just says, you know. Just across the arse, maybe. You know. Just an idea. You're the designer, John. I'm just spitballing here.
So
let's Twingo.
So yeah, John says he can do leggings. So stay tuned for Twingo leggings.
Yeah, I'm certainly not wearing them. Not on my legs.
Oh, look, we've got some bull semen facts from Pete Python.
Of course, from who? No, that's
Pete
not his
Python.
name. It's not his name.
Bull semen is stupidly
expensive.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Like thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of pounds per squirt.
Per squirt.
So think of that every time.
So all you short people out there, if someone calls you a little squirt, think, maybe a little squirt, but maybe I'm a little squirt of bull semen.
So yeah, does anybody call anybody a little squirt anymore?
Not anymore. No, that's
like
kind of a
1970s.
60s, 70s, 80s thing. Right,
So,
okay.
So yeah, Amanda says, what about a onesie? Assless chaps. So yeah,
Well,
maybe we'll do some blue.
of course, if they were jogging bottoms, they would no longer be jogging bottoms. They would be twogging bottoms. Twogging.
That doesn't
Twinging.
sound
Twingy. Twaggings.
Twingogging.
They're twaggings. They're not leggings. They're twaggings.
So yeah, there you go, John. You've got nothing to do. If it starts raining one day over the next week or two, gives you something to do. Design Twingo leggings, stroke pajamas. Why are you dancing already?
I'm pretty sure that fan's not actually pointing at us at any point.
Okay, let me get the
because it's and I know you've all been out there going, oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Oh, isn't it lovely and hot? No, it's too warm. It's too warm. I'm sweating like Cliff Richard when the doorbell goes. Really am. That might be a bit too much, but it's not moving now, is it?
No.
Jesus Christ. It's very drying on the skin. Right, so shall we bloody play Twingo? You're moving it about.
It was close to the edge, and you know what happens then?
Well, don't push them. Don't push them when they're close to the edge.
Shell went, what about a pashmina for Mother's Day? See, John, this is it. This will be your life. If you think that's my gin.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
This is it, John. This is how you're going to become internationally famous.
Infamous.
Right. So, shall we do this?
Let's Twingo, people. Eyes down for a full lodge. Okay.
Oh, it's pink. It's pink. You know what that means?
No.
It's James Hurley.
Is he the only pink one?
No.
It's James Falula Hurley. Just you and that. James Falula Hurley. If you have James Hurley printed on your Twingo card, simply cross it, dab it, or invaginate, and we're off to the races.
I am the muffin.
I am the muffin. You can call me Tuffin, Tuffin the muffin. I am the muffin. I am the muffin. I am the muffin man. I come from down your way, and I can play. What can you play?
What can
That's
you
music, man. Muffin. I am the muffin. Have you seen the Muffin Man? Is the rhyme. The Muffin Man, Muffin Man. Have you seen? He comes from down your way, and I can play. No, that's I've done it again.
edit it?
And we'll edit it. We'll do that in post.
It's a red ball. It's Black Lodge.
Black Lodge. It's a lodge. It's black. Thematically, perhaps, but if we've ever seen the Black Lodge, and it's never been, it's very red and zigzaggy. If it's what we kind of all think it is. Black Lodge.
Okay, so we're going to draw a line under the conversation. John, we want trousers, a pashmina,
underpants, Y-fronts, specifically Y-fronts.
Underpants, handkerchiefs, and a bandana.
Bandana.
Now that's it. There'll be no more discussions of Twingo merchandise until the intervale. Otherwise, you're going to not
Pajamas, I think, would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Twingo pajamas.
So, but we've stopped talking about...
But I didn't say that, so... I did not say this. I am not here. That's actually a quotation from a Lynch film. If you can tell me what Lynch film that is, then you will win nothing but the admiration of everyone else on the comments.
Oh, you see, now Shell wants a Twingo turkey baster. I think enough with the...
A twerky baster.
John will see what he can... Stop doing... What was that?
I was twerking.
I never want to see that again in my life. What the
To be fair, you couldn't see it anyway.
I could see from here. That was a... Stop it.
See, that wasn't twerking. That was just me bending my knees.
Stop doing the
You don't know the difference.
Thing.
You don't know the difference, you see. So you didn't see
it.
You didn't see it. Nothing to see
never happen
here.
again. Good grief.
Next ball, please.
Just for that. It's a white ball. The chrome reflects our image.
The chrome reflects our image, 'cause 'tis shiny. The chrome reflects our image. Cross it, dab it.
Cable bends steel.
Cable bends steel. Clang. Cable bends steel. Cable bends steel. He's cable and he bends steel. Not Danielle Steele, of course, although paperback's quite bendy.
I read some Danielle Steele when I was a teenager.
Did you? And is it kind of like lots of kind of having people in the barn and lusty?
It was kind of like
romance.
It was kind of like that moment in this TV thing that we're talking about, where a certain person goes, "Oh,
I see."
And there was a lot of that.
Nothing's been called.
And I was a young impressionable.
Oh, okay. So seeing kind of lots of kind of
shirtless
men being lusty in the countryside.
So I have a love of shirtless men.
Clearly, because I'm not wearing... Oh, yeah, wait. That's Twingo.
Red Diamond City Motel.
Red Diamond City Motel. Red Diamond City Motel. Cross it, dab it.
He's not dead yet. It's Waldo.
Waldo. Leo, no. But don't. It was like a short. Waldo, no. Waldo. I'm kind of going a bit Mickey Mouse with Waldo. Gee, Pluto. Don't go there. Waldo. Waldo.
Have you finished?
Where's Waldo?
Have you finished?
Yes.
The one.
Gee, Pluto. Where's Waldo?
The one-armed man.
The one-armed man, played by the wonderful Mr. Al Strobel. The one-armed man. Cross it, dab it.
Agent Chester Desmond.
Agent Chester Desmond. Agent Chester Desmond. Agent Chester Falula Desmond.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Benjamin Lush or Agent Chester Desmond?
I mean, that's not. Am I allowed to conceal weapons?
No.
Then I think it's a foregone conclusion. Wild dogs?
No.
No.
Unless you could just both rip off your shirts. Have your fringy,
We'll
clips get a little bit floppy because it's hot work fighting, and maybe Shell and I could stand on the ringside just squirting baby oil at the two of you. That would work.
We'll do that for the OnlyFans.
Okay.
That's going to be a special thing just for the fans.
I'll drop him a line.
Yeah. He'll be totally up for it, from what I've heard.
Yeah, him and I talk a lot.
Stalking is not talking.
Tomato. The jumping man.
With my knees. The jumping man. Cross that motherfucker off. Jumping man. The jumping man. Leaping like a nun.
Everybody seems to think that Chester Desmond's going to win and not you.
I mean, I think
you know.
I don't think that's a controversial opinion, is it? Really?
I believe in you. I think you'd be great.
Well, you know, Chester Desmond didn't get the better of Hannibal, did he? The cannibal. He's in that. Did you not know he's in that? He is. Chris Isaac is in that. He's one of the FBI guys that comes in and he's up above and he gets away, and so.
Going to type. The Palmer House.
The Palmer House, where the Palmers live. The Palmer House. Do they have any palm trees in the garden? We'll never know.
I'm sure we could ask Mary and she could tell us what's in the garden, but I don't think there's palm trees.
Probably.
A bit too cold.
Yes. Do you ever see the back garden? The yard?
The yard.
The yard.
No, I don't think you do.
No. It's turned into a dumb show. What?
I'm going into the office tomorrow. Now, this will come as no shock to people like Shell and Pete who have been working steadfastly in other locations. But
It's not hard.
This will be my
Working hard or hardly working.
This
Am
was
I right?
my first visit into central London and to my office since March 15th, 2020. I mean, that's bonkers. So I did a COVID test. We'll get the results in the interval because you have to leave it for half an hour. But yeah, I've done my lateral flow test because I've got to have a clean bill of health before I can go to work. But yeah, I'm going into the office.
It's going in, people.
It's going to be kind of a thing.
You'll be fine.
Going the way this week is going, it probably won't happen.
Yeah, probably
because
get called off.
I took 2 days off work because it's like, oh, I've got things to do. Both things cancelled on the day. So
Cost his people in it.
So
fuck those guys.
So yeah, I'm expecting it to be cancelled and not going into the office.
Well, you could just go in if you wanted to get. Because it's not just to go in. You actually have practical things you want to pick up, don't you?
A cake box.
Cake boxes. I mean, but yeah, we'll see. We'll report back next.
Teresa Banks.
Teresa Banks at TSB, the bank that likes to say, yes, you are dead, Teresa Banks.
What does TSB stand for? Quick. TSB, what does it stand for?
I have no idea. Something savings bank.
Trustee Savings Bank.
Trustee?
Yeah, Trustee Savings Bank.
That's a rubbish name.
I
thought I would have gotten, my guess would have been something like Teesside, like it's from a place.
No.
Taunton.
And it was very much the rage. Very much the rage in the 1970s to encourage children to save money. So what used to happen is we, at our primary school, so between the ages of kind of probably 7 and 10, we had TSB passbooks, and every week a man from the TSB would come and collect up our passbooks and money.
Oh, that's so sinister.
So we
That's
so I had a
sinister.
TSB savings account.
Right.
And
See, I think my first account was with the Halifax. Who did the piggies? NatWest. They never got a piggy.
So I was in TSB when I was a child, and they came in every week. And
Yes.
you know, you had to fill in a little paying in slip so they knew how much you were paying in, and you got your pass. You took it in on a Tuesday, and on a Thursday you got your passbook back, and it went, oh, look at all this money.
Oh,
that I had.
Tuesday, great time for bullies to steal people's money.
Yeah, I don't know. It never happened.
See they didn't think ahead. They'd be like, the Tuesday, as they come in, fuck them up, go through their pockets, give it feet, hit the bricks, take it on the arches. You know what I mean?
But yeah, it was quite the thing. So I had a trustee save TSB account, and now look at me, rich beyond my wildest dreams, because I started saving at the age of 7. Then moved to London.
Yes.
Found
rich,
cabaret.
Yeah, rip cabaret. It's something of a money pit. If you've never seen the film The Money Pit, do yourself a favour and remedy that.
Maya says she's going to keep working at home even if she doesn't have to, because
I think a lot of people will do that.
Yeah, I think my work are suggesting that we go into the office 40% of the time. I'm not sure what that looks like. I'm thinking 2 days a week.
Well,
maximum.
I think if it all goes back, it'll be 40%. But people will start to say, "Look, there's no point in me actually being here for this." And I think you'll start at 40%, and then you'll claw it back.
But I can't be in the office on a Wednesday because I have Pilates with Joe Foley. I can't be at work on a Thursday because Twingo, and I can't be at work on a Friday because I've got stretch class at 4:00. So I'll probably go into the office on a Monday and a Tuesday.
Yeah, Joe's going to start getting work though, isn't she, on a Friday?
Not on a Wednesday.
On a Friday.
Oh, on a Friday.
On a Friday might go, I think.
Friday might
That's
go.
a possibility, I think.
But yeah, I'll probably go into work on a Monday and a Tuesday. Anyway, we've deviated, John.
Somewhat. Like a septum, we have deviated.
John Atfield will be cursing
the heavens.
Right, 2-ball Twingo. 2-ball Twingo.
It's 2-ball.
It's Irene.
Irene, come on. Irene, cross her off, Dabba.
This is a Formica table.
This is a Formica table. Green is its colour. This is the Formica table. Cross it, Dabbit.
Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snake Nelson. Mike is the man. Mike Snake Nelson.
Oh, this guy we saw on our TV screen, his name appeared the other day there. Can't remember what it was for. Robert Engels.
Robert Engels, who of course co-wrote the film of which we are playing this evening, because I can't say it because it's on one of the balls. Not Robert Englund, who played Frederick Krueger. Frederick Falula Krueger.
But his name, Robert Engels, came up on something we were watching over the weekend.
Rainbow Pole. Did it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Could have made that up.
She makes sense.
I saw that.
I was scratching my head. Oh, itchy.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Fargo, North Dakota. Fargo, North Falula, Dakota. Falula, Dakota. Falula, Dakota. Falula, Dakota. See, I can't help but write songs. Flesh World, first single. Falula, Dakota. Falula, Dakota. That's it.
See, I don't mind that dance move so much.
It's this one you don't like.
I don't like that one.
Falula, Dakota. Falula,
Yeah,
Dakota.
I can appreciate that one.
Well, this one's on the B side.
No,
You won't
don't
have to
do
play.
that.
You won't have to play. It's on the B side.
John Atfield said, "What happened to the rest of the Nightmare on Elm Street film reviews? We haven't watched."
We have. Yeah. Our next one I think is 4. Is it?
Yeah, but I think we might skip a couple.
But I think is there 6 and then final, and then Wes Craven's Final Nightmare, because that's the one we're interested in. Apparently, the next one Abby says has one of her favourite murders in it, so we'll watch that one. But then I think the one after that is meant to be fucking dreadful. But you know, maybe we'll just go with the half-an-hour rule.
Okay, you can do that. You confused people by talking.
I have. No, it wasn't Maya. Sorry, I didn't say that. I said that, but I didn't say that. I said it, but it wasn't called.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Falula Dakota, Falula Dakota, Falula.
I think that's how you dance to some music that Shell and Pete's band would make.
I'm available for promo videos.
Yeah, he could do like.
I could be on MTV.
You could be a go-go dancer for their band. I'm sure.
Let's Twingo.
A real indication.
I got a real indication of a laugh coming on. A real indication. None of your faux, artificial indications. A real indication.
Agent Dale Cooper.
Agent Dale Cooper, the man with the plan. His name's not Stan, it's Dale Bartholomew Cooper. Dale Cooper, Dale Cooper. Dale Cooper lives in a stupor.
Sits on a duper.
That's not a word.
Stupor. Stupor. Looper.
Listens to Gene Krupa.
Worked as a cooper.
I mean, but that's his name, so, I mean, that's...
Oh, my bag hurts. The man.
It's a real pea super.
The man from another
Now,
place.
is this the woman from just down the road?
No.
No, it's the man from another place.
Fluffy says she watched Green Inferno and Deathgasm, and it made me think of Twingo. Why would that be?
I've not seen either of those films. Green Inferno. The reason we've not watched Green Inferno is because I believe it's an Eli Roth film, and I kind of want him set on fire. I think he's kind of awful. He did Hostel, just torture porn, horse shit. Just kind of how shocking. Ooh, how shocking. Green Inferno is very much based on the whole cannibal Holocaust kind of. I think we've seen the trailer for it. I mean, I think it was on the list at one point, but now I think it's no longer on the streaming services we have. But
we can always watch Army of the Dead again.
No, we're never watching Army of the Dead again because that sucks donkey balls. And not like in a good way.
Not like Harold Smith.
And he really sucks donkey balls in a good way. Harold Scratchy McScratchface himself. Jeunam Solitaire. Harold Smith, Itchy Face.
The Ring. The Ring.
Simply The Ring. Make sure it's in the middle. The Ring. One ring to rule them all. And in the darkness, bind them. Never got the part.
Okay.
We watched a film the other day. What was that film? The Banishing. It's a horror film. It wasn't bad.
Not bad.
But it was directed and it starred Sean Harris, who you'll know from loads of stuff. He was in the TV thing Red Riding. He was in. He's been in loads of stuff. I think he play Ian Curtis in 24 Hour Party People. But he's been in loads of stuff. A good actor, kind of very strange actor. And he was in a film called Creep, not that one, not the found footagey video camera-y one. It was before that. It was like about a monster in the London Underground. And it was by the same director as the Banishing. And I actually auditioned for the part of Creep that Sean Harris ended up getting. And it's the best audition I've ever had because I did it. I went there and they said, oh, this is the creature, this is the thing. You work a little thing out and then come back to us. So I did, like the next week I came back and I'd worked out this whole little thing and I did a thing and and I did a thing. And I've never gotten a round of applause at an audition before because there was quite a few people there. And I'm guessing the director was there too. It was a long time ago. And I was just thinking, I'm in with a real chat. And then, fuck it, they went with this, like, burgeoning name. He wasn't really even a name then.
And you've got 2 names.
Exactly.
I mean...
So is he, Sean Harris. So basically, Sean Harris has my career. Fuck that guy. He probably is, yeah. Well, comparatively so. Oh, by the way, the film Creep on the London Underground was not a good film. He was pretty good in it, to be fair, but it wasn't a very good film.
We live inside a dream.
First quotation from Mr. David Bowie. We live inside a dream. We live inside a dream. We live inside a dream. Is it a nightmare? Could be. Just a dream. What? Bit of paper. The fan blew it.
The power and the glory.
The power and the glory. Power and the glory. Where is it? Is it in Canada? I don't know. The power and the glory. It is. The power and the glory.
Andrea says Creep was her and Jay's first date movie.
And it could have been me, but it was not.
Our first date movie was Reservoir Dogs. Patrick, I've no idea what you missed. Talk to John Atfield. He'll be able to help you.
But he doesn't want to be the archivist, but he kind of is. He's kind of the grown-up in the room, and no one wants to do that. But if the tension zone T-shirt fits.
If he can draw himself away from.
Oh, pun! Puntastic. If he can draw
himself away from designing assless chaps.
I'm
sure he'll be able to tell you.
Oh.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti, cross him, dab him. Badalamenti. Angelo Badalamenti wrote the theme tune, played the theme tune.
Good name for a band. It's Flesh World.
Flesh World. Now, Maya, Flesh World has been called. I did say it earlier on because I am a fool. Flesh World, Coast to Coast. Oh, yeah, Flesh World. I forgot what the song was. What was the song? Well, I didn't even remember the choreography. I don't remember the song. Bollocks. Flesh World. No, it was. I don't
Shell says you're sacked.
Damn it.
Sacked.
Damn it.
Publicly in front of everybody. Sacked.
Damn it.
Write it in your diary.
Write it in your diary. Write it in your diary. Is it the secret one? Harold Smith? I don't know. No one knows. Write it in your diary. It's all that's been called. Write it in your diary. Diary.
Amanda and Andy, their first date movie was Memento. That's a good film.
Now that is a good. You're in the lead at the moment. That's the best of the three films that has been mentioned, I think. Yeah, that's a really good film. And weirdly, Christopher Nolan's best film. Yeah. Because after that, he just started to decide that his whole thing was, let's see how clever I can think I am.
You're trying to start a fight.
No. But really, I mean, really. Memento, best film. I like that film. Very good.
Oh, raise your glasses and let's rise a toast to the Log Lady.
People, I give you the Log Lady.
We're drinking a new gin this evening. It's called Anfield Gin, and it's rather nice.
Yes.
Rather
has a strange
nice.
kind of cream soda-y feel to it.
I like it.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it does.
Hell God, baby damn, no!
Oh, Bowie, hell God, baby damn, no! 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 That would work.
Yep. Shell and Pete think that their first date movie was Passion of the Christ.
Fucking. We went to see Passion of the Christ. We did a double bill, didn't we?
Double bill.
It wasn't booked as a double. It wasn't like, screened as a double. We had to change cinemas. But we watched Passion of the Christ and we watched the remake of Dawn of the Dead. So it was like very much a zombie weekend, wasn't it?
Zombie double feature.
And even though it was the remake of Dawn of the Dead, which starts well and goes off the boil, and it's Zack Snyder, Passion of the Christ, so annoying.
Made me really, really angry.
So annoying. So annoying. But the couple of times we did go and see a Mel Gibson film at the cinema that we were a member of, we would cash in our free tickets when we went to see Apocalypto, which I thought was really good. I really liked Apocalypto, but we don't want to give Mel Gibson any of our money because he's a rabid Catholic fucking anti-Semite arsehole. But yeah, Apocalypto good. Passion of the Christ really fucking annoying.
It was like somebody sat next to us in the cinema all the time, just going like that, all the way through the film. I came out.
They weren't. That's what the film felt
I came out quite angry, and that's hard to believe that I could be angry.
I can't picture that.
Paul and John says they don't know what their first movie was, but the first film they did watch together was It, even though John has a fear of clowns.
So that's not really a film, is it? Because when you watched it is a film now, but I'm guessing you've been together long enough so that it was the Tim Curry version, which was really kind of a TV thing, wasn't it? And not very good. But then again, the films, when they came along, they weren't very good either.
But John says he watched after about 20 minutes, spent the time in his hood. He was a little bit creeped out. But there are a lot of really good It items in the
Segway!
In the Cabaret versus Cancer charity auction. So you can go and have a look at that if you like.
The book's better, even though the book's got that really, really fucking creepy shit section towards the end that should not be there. Deeply creepy and vaguely pedo. But the book's got some great stuff in it that's not made it into any of the films.
Right. Okay, a few more Twingo balls before we go to the intervale. Blue Rose.
Blue, I'm like the Blue Rose, like the magazine, the Blue Rose.
I had a very exciting conversation with Scott Blue Rose Ryan yesterday.
I find that difficult to believe.
I am going to be writing articles for the next 2 editions.
But which articles?
I've been sworn
<gasps>
to.
Ooh, but I'm telling you now, they are. You're quite excited, aren't you?
I will be interviewing a personage from the Twin Peaks universe, and the interview will be in 2 parts. The first part will be in the art edition, and the second part will be in the mixed magazine.
Now, the first part will be in the art edition because the personage has certain artistic leanings, and that's all we can say. We've signed a strict NDA.
Yeah, NDA has
or is
been
it
signed.
DNR?
Well, I've signed a DNR for you.
Right. Okay.
But NDA can't tell you. Don't make me tell you. Don't ask me.
No.
Yeah, but that will be very exciting. I did have to say to Scott, please avoid Thursdays.
Because
busy.
Priorities, people. Yes, it may be a personage from the Twin Peaks world, but this is Twingo, motherfucker.
Douglas Spurs.
Douglas Spurs sounds like a mousetrapper, only does Twin Peaks themed shows. Douglas Spurs.
He was the first ball out this evening. He rides a motorcycle. It's Hurley's Hog.
Hurley's Hog. Hurley's Hog, as in his hog, his motorcycle, his Harley Davidson, not his unit. Hurley's Hog.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn. Annie Black. How's Annie? She's fine. Annie Blackburn.
If you've got it, remove it, then shake it. It's Pine Cone.
Pine cone microphone. Pine cone microphone. Pine cone microphone. See, it's eminently adaptable for any. Would you be taking part in a choreography at all?
No.
No, she won't.
She'll say she's still stacked.
Pine cone microphone. Next ball, please.
I have the fury of my own momentum.
I have the fury of my own momentum. I have the fury of my own momentum.
Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Falula Johnson. Shelley Johnson, played, of course, by the wonderful Machin Amick or Madgkin as the fella in charge calls her. See what I did there?
Mrs. Chalfont.
Mrs. Chalfont. Two Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz sang the theme tune, appeared in the show, thinks about her dogs when she's singing Julie Cruz.
Great Northern Hotel.
Now, is this the mediocre southern Airbnb?
No.
No, it's the Great Northern Hotel.
Fluffy JJ's first film was True Romance.
Oh, okay. Patricia Arquette, of course. I mean, it is going to look a little bit like an advert because it's a Tony Scott film, but written by Tarantino, but we won't hold that against them.
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner. Oh, but itchy face. This is blowing like bits of hair and fibre into my face.
Cat fur.
Cat fur into my face.
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner. Nothing could be finer than the Double R Diner.
Where you are served donuts.
Donut, as in disturb. Donut.
She came in from the Intervalley last week. It's Monkey.
Monkey. What became of the monkey?
Sarah Palmer.
Sarah Falula Palmer, Smokey McSmokeface. Sarah Palmer.
Above a convenience store.
Oh, Bowie, above a convenience store. Above a convenience store where we used to live, actually. Well, what became of the monkey?
Killer.
Monkey. It works better with that one.
Killer Bob.
Who was it what done all them murders? I'm going to go on a limb and say it was the guy called Killer Bob. Killer Bob.
2x4.
2x4. Hit him on the head with a 2x4. Hit him on the head with a 2x4. 2x4. 2x4.
It's purple. It's another agent. It's Agent Philip Jeffries.
More Bowie, Agent Philip Falula Jeffries, played by the wonderful one, the late and the great Mr. David Bowie. Agent Philip Jeffries.
Don't take the ring, Laura.
Don't take the ring, Laura. Don't take the ring, Laura, you silly cow. Don't take the ring.
Right, last ball, and then I'm going to fill up the
Fill them up.
gin and up. Oh,
You'll be filling it uptown.
Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault. He's the great Went. He is Jacques Renault.
Renault. I'm going to fill up the gin.
Right. So, while Rose leaves momentarily to fill our gins, to refresh our drinks, what I've taken to doing is taking a popular or well-known song and rewriting it, hopefully to some kind of comedic effect, and accompanying myself on the kazoo. This evening I will be using the trombone kazoo. Let's just get this out of the box there. Handmade, these are apparently. The trombone kazoo. In answer to your unasked question, yes, the slide works. No, it does not affect the pitch. Now, I thought maybe that you might want to dance during Twingo, so I've chosen a disco classic to rewrite. ABBA's Dancing Queen. I have rewritten. I've rewritten because basically I started to think. You started to look around and see the way our government in this country treats the NHS, which is one of the greatest things this country has ever created. And this government would very much like to do away with it and have us in the same situation as, for instance, people in America, where if you're rich, you get treatment. If you're not rich, not so much. So I thought I would rewrite Dancing Queen to address this thorny issue. Okay. With the correct finance, you can stay alive, avoiding most all kinds of strife. Ooh, it may make you hurl, might turn you green when doctors are lancing spleens. Display your sightly and white chapeau. The poor will reap what the poor will sow. For when the poor they turn up sick, limbs all in a sling, they are fate's cruel plaything. For care is shoddy when you can't buy. Your plight is dung and your health awry. Being poor and sick is quite stupid. You're little more than swine. With every breath you take a chance. But with correct finance, they could be lancing spleens. You'd be more than meat. No outcome unforeseen. Dancing silence. Lancing spleens, your heartbeat monitored on several screens. Oh yeah, with the correct finance, you can stay alive, avoiding most all kinds of strife. Ooh, it may make you whole, might turn you green when doctors are lancing spleens. Could not be easier, you'll be real gone. The discerning drugs that you'll be on. Matron, your surrogate mother, will make you feel brand new. Why would you take the chance? When with correct finance, they will be lancing spleens. You'll be more than meat, no outcome unforeseen. Lancing spleens, your heartbeat monitored on several screens. Oh yeah, with the correct finance, you can stay alive, avoiding most all kinds of strife. Ooh, it may make you hurl, might turn you green when doctors are lancing spleens. When doctors are lancing spleens. I thank you, and welcoming back to the stage the Queen of the Double R Club once more. Give it up for Rose Falula Thorne.
It's very exciting.
Right.
I made myself a Coke float.
A Coke float.
Yeah. Ice cream, Coca-Cola, straws, spoon, big glass. Because I'm interviewing tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, so I thought I best not have any more gin. So maybe I'll have some sugar.
Right, so what is
I
this?
bought a straw in case you wanted to have a wee drop.
I would quite like to have a wee drop. Let me just get
Coke floats! Homemade vanilla ice cream. Full fat Coca-Cola. Why the fuck would you do that?
Why the fuck would you give me a straw with a paper wrapper on it and not expect me to do that? Because every single time since we've been together, I've done that. Have I not?
You need to go all the way down to the bottom. Don't ruin the ice cream. Cock float. It's like being in a wimpy. Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
It is good.
You can have one more suck.
Going all the way down to the bottom.
Okay, one more suck, and then you don't get any more.
It's like someone said, Coke, a lot of sugar in that. How can we put more sugar in that?
Mmm.
Twiglets.
Holy moly, it's so good.
Mm.
Invaginate the Coke float. Yeah, Coca-Cola. I've heard tale of people having other drinks in a Coke float. I mean, I bet you there's somebody out there who's had a Diet Coke float. That's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of is. You know, do it, just do it. What would a cherry Coke float be like?
I don't like cherry Coke.
What about cherry Coke, cherry sorbet in it? I've tried.
Maya's next door neighbours are having a party.
Party.
And even over the sound of Twingo, it's a bit too much. Oh, Cheryl says Coke float with a shot of Asian Cooper coffee cocktail.
You could do that now.
I could, but I've eaten all day.
So you kind of have. That's a fucking amazing idea.
But the hurricane is coming over on Sunday, and maybe if the log lady is driving, we could have Coke floats with shots of coffee vodka in it on Sunday. Do you get Coke floats in Europe? In Europe?
And if not, what do you
Does
know?
Maya know what a Coke float is? I was really worried that the Coca-Cola was going to make the balls sticky. I think it might still. My hands are a bit sticky.
How? How did you get Coca-Cola on your hands?
It's because the straw and the spoon they're a bit sticky balls. I'm sure that's nothing new to the people of Manchester.
In this weather,
People of Manchester. So I didn't put yeah, it did go quick, John. There's still a little bit left.
Yeah, they don't hang about in this house, John.
I bloody love sugar. So Annika, a Coke float is a scoop of vanilla ice cream in the bottom of a big pint glass, and then topped up slowly with Coca-Cola. Interesting.
So you wouldn't like 2/3 fill it with Coke and then put a scoop in?
No. Put the ice cream in first, top it up with Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And it's amazing, Annika. You should definitely try it. You could try it with vegan ice cream.
Yeah.
I expect when Ruby comes over.
Because you make vegan ice cream that is amazing. You can. Yeah. It's, so good.
So this weekend I'm making mint choc chip ice cream and mint ice cream. So it'll be a double batcher for the log lady and the hurricane.
Which won't be good for Coke floats.
No, but we still got some vanilla in the freezer. And then the following weekend, the lovely Ruby Wednesday is coming over for the occasion of their 30th birthday, and I will make vegan ice cream, chocolate vegan ice cream, and I'm going to make the vegan chocolate cake recipe that Fluffy gave me.
Ah, awesome!
So,
nice.
Yeah, that will be. But don't tell them because it's his surprise birthday cake.
Is he playing? Are they playing this evening?
Oh, who knows?
Oh,
who knows?
Oh, who knows?
At that age, they're low unto themselves. Right.
Shall we?
Okay,
Let's
here we
Twingo.
go.
Back in. We're back in. We're back in.
Back in. Sugar.
3, 2, 1. You're back in the room.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Take it like a man. Never let them know you're scared. Wash your hands. The
good Dale is in the lodge.
The good Dale. Well, he's in the lodge. The good Dale is in the lodge. Cross it, dab it. Good Dale. Ooh, pardon me. The good Dale is in the lodge, and he can't leave.
I bet you don't get these at the roadhouse.
Get what?
These.
Well, these,
Coke floats.
is
Is it Coca-Cola giving you hiccups?
Yeah.
That's what you get.
The Roadhouse. A polar bear fell on me. A polar bear fell on me at the Roadhouse.
Wait a minute. What's happening here?
I don't know what.
So Paul said something about. Can't see what your comment was, Paul. Something about a drink you can get in Florida. You can get a pumpkin ale float, which is a pumpkin ale with a shot of whiskey in it, a cinnamon rim with ice cream on top. Now I'm willing to bet
fucking horrible.
you only like it because they use the word rim in it, and with your jogging habits, filth. Sheer filth. I don't like pumpkin spice. I'm not really a big fan of cinnamon. Although I do put a dash of cinnamon in my chili con carne.
Yes, it really works.
Right. Okay. Shell thought the slurp I made with the ice cream float was the tension zone chainsaw, and she got all excited. No, I haven't really. We've deviated quite a lot. There's a lot of balls. The Roadhouse. We said that, didn't we?
Yes.
Electricity.
Electricity. Last of the triggers.
Donna Hayward.
If anyone would, Haywood, Donna, Madonna, there's always manana.
Garmonbozia.
Garmonbozia.
Secret Diary.
Secret Diary. The one, of course, held by Harold Falula Smith, Scratchy McScratchface. Secret Diary.
He is Bob.
He is Bob. Eager for fun, he wears a smile. Everybody run. He is Bob.
He was never here.
He was never here. He was, but he was never here.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, Falula gobble. Gobble, gobble.
Everybody's
Squeaky
talking about
shoes.
chili recipes on the chit chat. Angel. Just Angel.
Simply Angel. With the angels now. Yeah, Patrick's saying chili has to have some chocolate in it. Now, everyone's heard that, right? But I'm not sure it makes that much difference because for a while we did start putting chocolate in it.
Yeah, I don't think it makes that
I don't think it makes that much difference. But cinnamon, really, it gives it an odd,
warmth.
yeah, kind of, but it also kind of a sweetness. It's very
John
good.
Atfield reckons he puts coffee in his, and
Yes, that I've heard as well.
And Shell suggests that
Bull semen.
but she did say bull semen because she's got champagne tastes and lemonade money.
So
is it really bull semen?
Or is it like from the Labrador, just 2 doors down?
Pete brings home from the lab.
That little lipstick.
Shake a lipstick. Oh,
You're wearing a new lipstick this evening?
I am wearing a new lipstick. It's called Danger.
Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. When we kiss.
The lipstick that I've been wearing for quite some time discontinued.
Made by?
It's called VE Cosmetics. It's a vegan, non-treated on animals long stay lipstick, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was really
discontinued. Spoke to the girl, and she said, "Oh, I suggest you get this one and this one. This one and this one arrived last week, and I must admit they're a bit too corally.
Bit orange.
A bit orange.
A bit curious. Orange.
A bit too orangey coral. So I said, okay, you've got one more chance. I'm going to order 2 more. And this one is better. I haven't tried the second one, but the first one is better. Danger is better than the other 2.
Now she suggests these 2 to you, and you have to buy them.
Yeah, she says I can send them back and get
Okay, well that's right.
And, it's a little independent company. Bobby! Briggs.
Bobby Falula Briggs. Bobby killed a guy. I just got a kind of a coffee-ish taste. I did from the gin. I got a little. Maybe no. It's mixing it with Twiglets, maybe.
Or ice cream floats.
Mixing it with Twiglets and ice cream floats. So what we want is a gin, Twiglet, and ice cream float, and then you'll get like a coffee, and then coffee vodka.
And Bridget has popped in to say hello. I'm glad you've arrived now, Bridget, because the conversation was quite blue earlier
Blue,
on.
filth.
Absolutely filth. And
Too blue for your tender ears.
I'm glad you weren't here to hear it, because it was upsetting. It was upsetting. Right, okay. Ooh, the missing pieces.
The missing pieces, not to be confused with the missing feces or the missing Reese's Pieces. The missing pieces.
I spent the weekend knitting and sewing and stuffing.
You did, yes.
And I made some higgledy.
Yes, you did.
So with that, I can say, higgledy a motta dem jeg heter Laura.
Higle a morta dem je heter Laura. Higle a morta dem je heter Laura. Cross it off if you have it. No writing it in crayon, motherfuckers.
Fat Trout Trailer Park.
We're body shaming the trailer park. It's the Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Motherfucker, yeah, Fat Trout Trailer Park. Come on, Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Tomorrow morning, you're going to say, what was that dance I was doing? And we
No, I remember the dance, but I don't remember the original song that I made up to go with it.
Don't pay any attention to
No attention.
Abandoned train car.
It's an abandoned train car. Abandoned train car. Was it abandoned, at the supermarket? Will the owner of the train car please come to reception and claim it? The abandoned train car.
Wendy says your new dance looks like you're pumping up a sex doll by hand.
It's interesting that, pumping up something, I can understand. Why you immediately leapt to sex doll, I'm not judging you, but I'm judging you.
This one's from J. Edgar.
This one's from J. Edgar. This one's from J. Edgar. Oh, yeah.
Meals on wheels.
Well, they're on wheels and they're meals, so therefore it follows, ergo, they are meals on wheels. Meals on wheels.
I know what I was going to say to you. Do you remember in Edinburgh that big hotel above the train station with the big clock on the top?
Yes.
Well, that clock is always...
Do we need the theme tune for this?
Oh, yeah, if you like.
So what you're saying is this is a
clock
fact.
That clock on the Balmoral Hotel.
It's the Balmoral Hotel.
Is always 3 minutes fast. Always. Except for midnight on the 31st of December, where a man comes, sets it to the right time, so the bells and the fireworks and then they reset it to be 3 minutes fast again.
And that's because it's near a train station?
3 minutes fast, because originally it was a British Rail hotel, and it's above the Waverley train station, and 3 minutes was enough time for you to get from the hotel onto the train.
I don't think it is.
About 118 years ago, this decision was made, and it's still
I think
a tradition
3 minutes is not long enough. Do you?
Well, I didn't come up with I didn't make it up. It's a real clock.
And that, my friends, is what we call an clock fact.
A real clock fact. 3 minutes, and it's the whole of Edinburgh is well aware that the clock on top of the Balmoral Hotel 3 minutes fast, but it's very much taken as Edinburgh time. So there you have it. Tonight's clock fact.
So Edinburgh time. If someone said Edinburgh time, they would mean 3 minutes fast.
3 minutes fast.
Interesting. Interessante.
Yeah. There you bloody well go.
There you go. Running away from yourself.
Let's rock.
Let's rock with Flesh World. Let's rock. I don't remember the song, but let's rock. Fat Truck Trailer Park. Motherfucker, yeah. Fat Truck Trailer Park. Pump up the volume.
Yes, Yes, Andrea, it did used to be called the North British Hotel. I think it's probably because of British Rail, maybe, but it was, the North British Hotel.
Well, then it's difficult. It's disappointing that it's now the Balmoral
It
Hotel.
is, but that's American tourism.
Yeah, but Scotland and the royal family are not a good fit.
No, well, it is to some of the English that live up there.
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
I'm from Edinburgh. Well, you sound English.
Hello, I'm Scottish. Are you, though? It's like, I forget who said it, a Scottish person said the problem with Edinburgh, there's no fucking Scottish people in it.
So, yeah, clock fact. So, that would look good on a pair of trousers, wouldn't it? Clock fact. I'm not going to talk about Judy.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. Cross it, damn it.
Yes, Patrick, we have. She's my mother's sister's girl.
She's my mother's sister's girl. She's my mother's sister's girl. My mother's sister's girl is who she is.
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Is it future or is it past?
Is it future or is it past? Is it future or must it be past?
Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer, Laura Palmer, Laura Palmer, Laura Palmer, Laura Palmer, Laura Palmer.
Leo Johnson.
Leo Falula Johnson. Ponytail. Leo Johnson. This is where we live, Shelley. Leo Johnson.
Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. You see, the man himself has shaved off the beard, had his hair cut.
Looking suave.
Looking suave all over again.
Is it next week? No, you've got 2 weeks before you see your new hairdresser.
Right. And then 3 weeks till the show.
2 weeks.
Because we did a show and that was great fun.
It was great fun.
It was great fun. But the next show has been announced. And what date is it on?
24.
It's on the 24th, and I will be performing and paying tribute to the music of Mr. Tom Waits. If you're a Tom Waits fan and you can come along, do come along. If you're not a Tom Waits fan, go to the bathroom and have a good long look at yourself in the bathroom mirror. I'm quite excited, but also kind of nervous.
And July 28th and 29th is the Ashes to Ashes show at Welshens. Currently, the shows are sold out.
However,
but that's because legally we're only allowed to sell the COVID restricted numbers.
However,
if the restrictions are lifted on June 21st, as is predicted, then more tickets will go on sale. And Serena Del Fuego will fire up the marketing campaign. But yes, so if you are able to come to the Bully shows or indeed the Lush shows, it's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff.
It's exciting to be programming shows again.
Yeah.
Because we did the first show.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, it was my 50th show, yes. And then the Tom Waits show. And this Tom Waits show I've wanted to do for at least, I'd say 5 or 6 years.
Yeah,
I've wanted to do this show. And then we've kind of decided what the show after that will be. And then there's
one more.
I'm still toying around with ideas for the final one.
And then September.
Before hopefully in September the Double R Club will return.
For our 12th birthday.
12th birthday.
And of course, Melissa, Bridget's daughter, does the zigzag flash makeup on you for the Bowie show.
However, Melissa's a very young slip of a girl.
Yeah.
Will she have been vaccinated? Will she be happy to do the flash? I don't know.
Well,
we'll have to see.
We've already talked about it.
Okay, then that's fine. I don't want to pressure the girl.
Well, if not, Bridget can do it. She did it.
She loved doing it. Bridget loved doing it, and she did a good job, but she was terrified.
Anyway,
Twingo with the thing. Twingo.
Sour-faced Lil.
Sour-faced Lil. Sour-faced Lil walks in place. Sour-faced Lil. She's Lil. She's got a sour face.
Owl. Owl.
Simply a owl. Just a owl. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Owl.
We've got what sounds like a nest of crows who come
Yeah,
alive.
really like, aren't they?
Who
Really?
wake up about 5 o'clock every morning.
Yeah.
And
I don't have an air rifle, so.
they're loud. Loud. Don't make me do this.
No! Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School, we're in the corridors. They do this. And then moonwalk. Oh, yeah. Twin Peaks High School.
Bridget said that Melissa has already been vaccinated.
Awesomeness.
So there we go. Agent Albert Rosenfield.
Agent Albert Rosenfield. Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Agent Albert Rosenfield.
And talking of Agent Rosenfield, rumour has it that we will have the autograph of a Mr. Agent Rosenfield in the July Lynch auction.
Miguel Ferrer.
Yeah, an actual autograph.
The late, great Miguel
Yes.
Ferrer.
So stay tuned for the July Cavalry versus Cancer Lynch auction. We've got something that DKL has signed and sent over to us. We've got some things that Charlotte Stewart has signed for us. We've got some autographs left over from the Twin Peaks UK Festival that we
If you can remember that.
that we've been gathering up for years. And we've got lots of Blue Rose magazines. Blue Rose magazine number 9, which is the one with the double R family on the front, is currently winging its way around the country by Royal Mail, being autographed by the performers that appear on the cover. So there'll be that.
So there'll be a fully, or hopefully a fully autographed, or maybe not fully, because Victoria has had the bad manners to go back to Australia for a bit, and I mean we could send it there, but it would cost a fucking fortune. She's so fucking ridiculously talented. But yeah, so mostly completely
exciting stuff. And
exciting.
There will be a Twingo mystery bundle. There'll be a double R Club mystery bundle.
Always.
And there will be my entire soap collection, because now that's
soap.
Because that's what I do now.
We make soap now. That's what happens. Well, she makes it. I watch. I'm very much a foreman in the endeavour.
Nicotine is a drug. Caffeine's a drug.
Nicotine's a drug. Kaboom's a drug. Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. So is sugar.
I love that you think you're a foreman.
I'm a 3.5 at best.
Haps Diner.
Haps Diner. It's the diner. It's owned or run indeed by Mr. Hap or Hap somebody. Haps Diner. No, I couldn't organise piss up in a brewery. Don't put me in charge. Point me and shoot me. Shoot me, yes.
Agent Sam Stanley.
Agent Sam Stanley. Agent Sam Stanley. Kiefer McSutherland.
David Lynch.
David Lynch. He's had a haircut. He's shaved off the beard. It's David Sean Lynch. You see what I did there? Sean. Like the sheep.
Carl Rod.
Carl Rod, played by the late and the truly great Mr. Harry Dean Stanton. Carl Rod, the only Twin Peaks character who sounds like a porn star. Carl Falula Rod. Oh, yeah.
Ronette Pulowski.
Ronette Pulowski. Loves a bridge, that girl. Loves a bridge. Ronette Pulowski.
The Pale Horse.
Woe to the ones who behold the pale horse. The pale horse. That means only one thing. The chainsaw means only one thing, and that is that we are in the tension zone. The tension zone.
Should wake you up in the middle of the night.
No, you should not.
Tension
Tension zone, let's go. Let's get you in the winner's enclosure. We're nearly there, people. We're nearly there.
The red room.
The red room. It's a room. It's red. It's the red room. Cross it off, dab it. You know.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm.
Glastonbury Grove.
Glastonbury Grove, not the excrement of others, but a number of sycamores and the stench of scorched engine oil. Glastonbury Grove.
Wind River.
And on the banks of Wind River was found Teresa Banks.
Twingo.
We have a Twingo.
Twingo from Will
Bab Twingo.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, that's quite interesting, isn't it?
Why did it open the banking
Oh,
app?
I don't know.
Oh, dear. It's all gone horribly wrong.
Are you trying to steal my money, Willabab?
Are we being hacked?
Twingo from Willabab.
Okay, we have our first winner.
But it has to be said that Will has been an imbecile in the past.
So once an imbecile, perhaps always, we'll see.
Let's see who will be joining you with coffee.
Coffee.
Heart necklace.
Half heart necklace. Which of course looks not unlike this little fellow. A half heart necklace. Friends, best friends.
I want to taste through your mouth.
I want to taste through your mouth. I want to taste through your fucking mouth, don't I? I want to taste through your mouth.
Was that original dialect?
That was very much the Essex dialect. I want to taste through your fucking mouth, you. I want to taste through your mouth.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
And John Atfield has also posted all the balls that have been called out after the interval, taking his job as archivist very seriously.
Very seriously. He didn't want to do it, but he's done it.
Philadelphia.
Like the cheese spread. Philadelphia. 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 Philadelphia.
It's Leland Palmer.
Where's it gone? Leland Palmer.
Which I know.
Yes, maybe more practice.
Leland Palmer.
Leland Palmer. You're not quite David Copperfield yet.
Oh, which has it?
You just threw it into that. You dropped it again.
I've had a lot of sugar.
Leland Palmer.
We have another Twingo from Naja.
Naja calls Twingo. Will and Naja. Sitting in a tree. Twingoe.
I'm trying to work out how to do
Why are you hitting the
screen double tap screenshot.
Double tap.
Well, I put a new case on it and it's quite
Oh, you have to really give it a whack. So we're looking for our third prize now. One more winner. I mean, they could be imbeciles, both of them. You don't know. You don't know. So keep playing, keep paying attention.
Oh, like a turkey in the corn.
Like a turkey in the corn. I've done Shakespeare.
I do it with my leg. Baby laxative.
Baby laxative, my stripper name, of course. Here comes, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Baby laxative. Oh my God. Baby Falula laxative, baby What's the world coming to when you kill a guy for baby laxative? I mean, I ask you.
Twingo from
Amanda. From Andy. Amandy.
Well,
so we have Will, we have Naja, we have Andy.
Apparently.
Yeah,
there must be an easier way to do screenshots.
There's got to be. Yeah, because you haven't got a button, have you?
No.
No buttons, buttonless.
Oh, you needed Dear Meadow. I didn't call that out.
No.
Did I? Still in here.
No.
So there you go.
And also something that's in there,
Sweetie wrappers.
something I didn't do.
No, you didn't do. It was in my hand, ready to be read out next.
What was?
The dancing one.
Really?
Yeah, I just put it down there.
Oh. So yes, so basically, Rose will go away and check to make sure that the people that have claimed Twingo have actually won Twingo, and then she'll be back once she's checked your card. She knows which cards you have. You don't have to message her. She's going to go and check, and I take this opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have writ. These are all available to buy from our Big Cartel shop, or indeed from my author page. We have my full-length novel. Look at the size of that bugger. It's called The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. It's set in the 1930s in America, in Maine, in the woods. Basically, great deal of murder. So much murder. You'd think there was too much murder, and then it goes one more, and you think, no, it's exactly the right amount of murder. So much murder. Guaranteed to break the ice at murdery parties. We have my 3 disturbing ghost stories that come with a free CD of disturbing soundscapes recorded at an actual haunted castle, or so they claim. There's no such thing as ghosts, but they do claim that, and so, you know, I did the thing. But 3 ghost stories, guaranteed to break the ice at ghostly parties. We have my 3, no, there's more than 3 stories in here. My collection of stories based around the theme of technology, called The Invention of Mother. Think sci-fi, think Black Mirror. Look at the size of that fella. Yes, there's that, guaranteed to break the ice at futuristic parties. We have my dark fairy tale called The Menagerie, a fairy tale, open brackets, with a sides, close brackets. And the asides basically mean that you get to a certain point in the book, and there'll be a little number, and you go to the number at the back, and it'll tell you more about that character or place or thing or happening. So it's basically kind of it makes it kind of a more fleshed out thing, but it's also illustrated by the wonderful and the profoundly lavishly tooled Mr. John Falula Atfield. The Menagerie, guaranteed to break the ice at fairy parties. I don't know. We have a Murder of Songs, which is the first full year of songs that I've rewritten for Twingo. You've heard me. You've suffered through them. Now you too can play them along. And I believe there are some kazoos still remaining for the VIP. There are 3 left for the VIP edition that comes replete with a signed kazoo. And then we have my 3 poetry books. We have Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, Further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, and Postcards from Twin Peaks. Most of these poems were written to introduce acts at the Double R Club. Remember that? I vaguely do. So I thought I would first read a poem from Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere. And this poem was, I believe, written for an act inspired by the David Lynch film Blue Velvet. It's called Now It's Dark. Behind every pair of eyes, behind closed doors, there lies the prize of any one who seeks the real world gone to ground. Oh, she may smile and she may sing, but in her heart, and here's the thing, she may be screaming and yet making not a sound. For dark forces may be on her and may be seen by the voyeur who's brave enough to cross the line to walk the gloam. For pain it hides in plainest sight. Beware its secrets, fear its bite, as you trade places and can never go back home. Okay, just one more. Let's see what we have here as an option. We have that one, and we have, bear with me, we have that one. I'm going to go with this one. This one was written for an introduction for an act performed by Abnor Malik. And if you've never seen Abnor Malik perform, he creates the most terrifying monsters on stage that you've ever seen. And this is a poem called The Dead as Vehicle. Are the dead just a skin to step into, an empty rudderless craft for something to horseshoe itself into, take control and to sail off in darkness? Please consider this question. I ask that you do hark, lest when your time comes, you find yourself a mere costume, your head occupied and transformed to a control room, while a vestige of you, its previous owner, screams unheard and reduced to unwilling skin donor. How are we doing? One more or? All checked. Are you ready or should I do another? Ready? Okay, please welcome back. With the fully checked scores on the doors, there are no doors. Roast on!
Because I have the memory of a
Goldfish.
goldfish.
A golden fish.
Well, it was touch and go for a moment.
Like the record label.
It was touch and go for a moment, but all three have called correctly.
We have no imbeciles this evening. Well, no official ones. I mean, I've seen some of the comments, so let's be honest.
So in third place we have Andy, in second place we have Naja, and in first place we have Will.
Will. So,
Winner.
Andy first.
Andy, you have won, of course.
Of course, obviously.
One trip to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R
That's
Club.
3 sheets of blue rose coloured Double R Club stamped. Pour la toilette pétale.
We will all look back on those days a year ago where we were fighting people in Waitrose for toilet paper.
Waitrose, ooh la-di-da. Pardon me while I play the grand piano.
A Twingo postcard. This is the Twingo logo as designed by John Atfield and available on t-shirts.
T-shirts and who knows, perhaps pyjamas and arseless chaps very soon.
A sheet of paper from the Norwegian phrase book.
You too could say higgledy-jig.
A Twin Peaks sticker.
Ooh.
Some Double R 48-hour blank.
In a owl bag.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a straw for when you make your own Coke float.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's only giving it away so I don't tear off the end and spit the thing out.
A shot of Asian River cocktail.
Ooh, yeah.
A chubba chubba chip chop.
That's not what they call
A
it.
Fire Walk With Me Twingo 2021.
Oh, the coveted.
A owl badge.
Ooh.
A owl fridge magnet.
Ooh.
A rabbit eraser. Some steel, some genuine steel that you two can bend.
Like Sheriff Cable.
Oh, some soap, what I made. This is cherry soap. Can you see?
Ooh, cherry soap.
Cherry soap. Oh, look at that. Two-tone. Is that what? Two-tone. It's green at the top, like the cherry stalk. Rest is red.
The rest is silence. And red.
And an owl.
An owl. Now this, what colour is that owl?
What colour is this owl? I would say this owl is
Kind of
yellow.
yellow, rose gold.
No, I think it's
Yellow.
yellow.
Okay, I think we'll find it's gold.
It's yellow. It's not from Leeds.
It's the yellow owl. What's it called first of
It's
all?
called Roger.
Roger, the yellow owl of.
Regret.
Ooh, now does that mean the owl makes you regret or solves?
It sucks up your regrets so that you no longer have to carry it like a bird.
It's Roger the owl of regret.
He will take away your regrets.
Suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup.
And that's all coming to
All
you.
coming to you. Finishing your chin.
And in second place we have Naja. Naja, who is probably is quite high up in the old leaderboard.
Yes,
One of these days I will tell you all
One
who's
of
on the
these
leaderboard.
days.
The wonderful John in Manchester, when he's not busy dogging, keeps the spreadsheet up to date. So, Andy, you've won all that. Naja, you have won not one, but 2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R.
Blue rose coloured branded toilet paper.
A page from the Norwegian Facebook.
You too could learn that I'd like a ticket to is Jeg vil gerne ha en billet til.
Higgledy jig,
Higgledy
billet till. You've won 2 postcards. the black Twingo postcard and the
You know.
both
Both available on t-shirts and soon assless chaps.
a Twingo fireworks me pencil,
Coveted
a owl eraser,
to rub away all your terrible mistakes.
chubba chubba chip chop,
That's not what they
a
call it.
straw for making your own,
Or should you wish to break a camel's back, that'll do the job.
a shot of coffee vodka,
Sup it.
a bag of 48-hour blind coffee,
In an owl bag.
Agent Cooper, Mr. C,
Ooh.
Batman, a rabbit badge, a rabbit badge. Oh, it's a pine tree. It's a wooden pine tree that you can paint and hang on a thing.
On a thing or a personal piercing.
You have one, some steel, so you two can bend it.
By Sheriff Cable.
Some cherry
Snope.
cherry soap. What I made, a fortune-telling fish. It will also be able to tell if you have COVID.
It won't do that.
And you have one owl.
Now the owl, what's the owl's name?
The owl is called. Oh, this one should have been called Roger. This one, you can't really see the colour of this one. This one is.
What's it called?
Pink.
Let's do the correct order.
It's called Paddy.
Paddy, the pink owl of.
Pink Eye.
The pink owl of Pink Eye.
Yeah.
Now,
He's called Paddy, but people call him Pinky, so his friends call him Pinky.
like in the David Lynch song.
Yeah, so he's Pinky the pink eye owl. He has pink eye.
He does.
For swimming in some feces infected water. That's how you get pink eye. We were watching that in a film, weren't we? Somebody in pink eye. They were in a boat. Was it a boat? And the captain had a patch because he had pink eye for swimming in feces infected water. So this is Pinky, the pink eye.
Not the brain, though. Just
No.
Pinky.
So
does that give you pink eye? Will it help your pink eye?
You rub it on your pink eye and it'll make the pink eye go away. No girl owls, says Annika. None of my owls have gender. They are all free spirits and not constrained by anything as dull as.
And also, Shell, why would a pink owl be a girl? Did you just gender that colour?
Will, you won. You won. Will. Not one.
Not one.
Not two.
That would not be enough.
But 3 trips to the bathroom courtesy of the double R.
Which is the perfect number of trips to the bathroom when you have blue rose coloured branded toilet paper.
3 Twingo postcards, the black, the red, and the
You know.
They're blank on the back. You could send them to anybody. You could put them in frames above the mantelpiece.
But don't send them to us.
A sheet of paper from the.
You too could speak Norwegian.
A chocolate bunny.
Ooh,
Still
Kit Kat
in
bunny.
A
Ooh.
Twingo firework with me pencil.
Coveted.
A straw
For that camel business.
for your cold float. A Twingo fridge magnet. Incredibly rare. Only available to winners. A wooden owl. Smells of burnt wood.
Because it's wood that's been burned.
A donut eraser. Cherry soap.
Oh yeah.
A Twin Peaks sticker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're going to like this, Will.
Well,
that's
not.
A green butt
Oh,
skunk.
that's a fishing fly.
Fishing
But
fly.
it's made into like a tie pin or a pin. And beware and be aware. That's an actual fishing hook. It's very, very,
sharp.
very pointy and sharp. But it's really cool.
48-hour blind coffee.
In an owl bag.
A chubba chubba chip
That's
chop.
not what they're called.
A shot of Asian
Sup it.
A domino.
Domino,
Badge.
domino. I can't do me down. Domino, domino, domino.
You can start putting things in there if it all gets a bit too much. A piece of steel so you two can bend it.
Like Beckham. No.
A keyring of a Douglas fir with an owl on the front. A tiny little donut
Little
soap.
soap. What would that be for?
And for your tiny little private parts. A tiny little French tickler pine cone. Put it where you want.
Don't insert it.
A owl badge.
Ooh.
Or they're for your hair.
Hair? You got
Hair.
hair? Oh, you know someone that does?
A blue rose and an owl hair clip. A little bag, because you're in the UK, of suspicious white powder, gluten-free.
It's actually baby laxative.
It's not plain flour.
You see, I mean, what's the world coming to when you kill a guy for plain flour?
And a tiny little spoon and a blue rose.
Ah.
A fake Polaroid, what you and I will sign.
We will. You do realise we could sign it before the thing, couldn't we?
I know, but we
never do.
No, sometimes we do. And an owl.
Now what colour, what's the name of this owl?
This owl is blue.
No, what's the name of this owl?
Petunia.
Petunia, see what you've done, Shell. Petunia, the blue owl of...
Butterflies.
Petunia, the blue owl of butterflies. Now, does Petunia summon butterflies? Kill them?
Petunia lives in...
Command them?
Petunia lives in a faraway land populated by only butterflies and owls. The owls come out at night,
Ooh.
the butterflies come out at day, and it's a beautiful mystery world of loveliness and happiness, and there is no war, and everybody loves each other. Ah, and drinks cock floats on a Saturday. Cock floats on a Saturday.
I should say cocaine doesn't float. It would probably just kind of dissolve and become part of the drink. So it's not really a coke float.
I knitted all the owls at the weekend.
Yes, you did.
Stuck them, sewed them, stuck them up. Made with love.
Oh.
I'm going to go.
You're going to go, because that's like it and shit, you know?
I'm going to have to put the glass in soak, because...
Well done to the winners. Commiserations to the losers, which is everybody else. Please say goodbye to the one and the only Roston. Which only leaves me to say thank you so much for playing Twingo, because we still don't fully understand why we're still doing it, but we are. And thank you for joining in. We'll be back here next week for Twingo 59. 59. But until then, stay safe. Depending on where you are in the world, what the lockdown restrictions are, please obey them. Let's not get more people sick than need to be. If you're meant to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you're being vaccinated, good for you. Let's get everyone fucking vaccinated. Wear a mask if you're supposed to. Don't lick anyone's faces. And I cannot stress this enough, do not at any point lick the doorknobs. Thank you and good night.